Okay, at this point, everyone and their brother, and even the dog who hates their brother, has seen the Mario movie. I'm not sure why I'm even doing this review other than someone said, hey, you should do a review. Beyond that, I've been borderline obsessed with Mario since I was a small child, but now you know that I'm terribly biased and can disregard everything I say. Now, I'm no big time professional film critic. Ooh, look at me! I'm just some internet nobody who enjoys watching movies, with some exceptions. My first exposure to a voiced Mario was Lou Albano, Captain Lou, from the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and ever since the recent Mario movie was announced, I'd sort of made up my mind that it was going to remind me of the Super Show in one way or another. There is plumbing in the new movie, hopefully that doesn't qualify as a major spoiler, and we do get to see the Mario Brothers in Brooklyn interacting with pipes and people in pasta. Oh my! But the real reason I'm even pointing most of this out is due to the casting choice of Chris Pratt as the film's Mario. Look, I love Martinet, and I think he's perfect for the games. I wouldn't want Chris Pratt voicing Mario in a video game, and after watching the film and seeing what Pratt did with the role, I don't think I'd want Martinet voicing Mario in a full-length film, at least not this Mario, and not a one-to-one version of his video game voice. I'd even go so far as to say that I liked most of the voices in the film. Donkey Kong and Cranky were maybe the only two I wasn't sold on, but I didn't dislike either of them enough to ruin my enjoyment of the film. Critics, real ones, not me, seem to think that the Mario film lacks a story, but what they failed to appreciate is that it has a simple, straightforward story that does in fact fit with the minimal storytelling you typically get in Mario games. I don't know what people were expecting or what grand, complex, risk-taking narrative would have impressed them, but the Mario movie has a Mario story, and the focus, when it isn't on the platforming, power-up devouring action of the games, is on the sometimes funny, sometimes sweet character interactions. Mario loves his younger brother Luigi, and he's always sticking up for him. He doesn't quit, he just keeps getting back up. Luigi loves his older brother Mario, and he thinks the world of him. Like a good many companions in fiction, he's openly afraid or worried about things, and that's okay. That's pretty Luigi, I think. The characterizations of the titular brothers are, at least in my opinion, about as close to perfect as I think they were going to get in this one 90-minute film. Bowser has big incel energy, but he's a wicked, intimidating, fire-breathing villain who both takes what he wants and just desperately wants his waifu to love him. Bowser works. Donkey Kong, let me just say it, I'm not a Seth Rogen fan. I realize that DK in the games mostly just makes gorilla noises or on occasion might manage something like, okay! They wanted a DK that would talk and could develop a rivalry with Mario and be kind of a jerk, really, and that's fine. Rogen didn't break the film for me, though I think he's the weakest link in the cast. I know people wanted that weak link to be Pratt, but it ain't. I like the movie's characterization of Peach. I'm not one of those types who willfully ignores Super Mario Bros. 2 US version, or perhaps more notably Super Mario 3D World. She's the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, and she's fiercely protective of her bizarre toad fungus people. Good. That's what you want. He's Toad. Small, well-meaning fungus lad who's honestly nowhere near as grating as the Toad from the Super Show. He's not wildly useful, I guess, but he's likable and well-acted. Toad. The film isn't really compelled forward by its story so much as it is by its energy, its action, and its crystal clear character motivations. Bowser wants his waifu, Peach wants to protect her kingdom and its inhabitants, Mario wants to save Luigi, and Luigi, I imagine, wants to not die and to see his brother again. The visuals are top-notch, the music draws directly and almost constantly from the games. The way the characters move in this crazy, colorful world is exciting, and it never dwells on anything over long. That last bit could be interpreted as a criticism, but it's really not. Listen, I've been waiting decades and change for this darn movie, and I didn't want so much as a minute of the film's 90-minute runtime wasted on, I don't know, teaching me some deep, life-changing lesson, developing some conflicted, morally gray character, oh, is Bowser a good dude or is no, or anything that wasn't gunning straight for pure entertainment. And that's essentially what this film was, pure entertainment. I've said it twice now. It didn't set out to be Citizen Kane, and I'm quite glad that it didn't. I don't really feel as though I can judge it for not being some other wildly different version of itself, something that would have deviated significantly from its source material, and in doing so kind of defeated the entire purpose of a Mario movie. The ill-fated live-action film veered straight off the road into dark, barely recognizable territory, and it was not a good Mario film. Heck, it wasn't a Mario film at all. The recent film, the good one, delivers an experience that looks and feels about as close as it could to the games, short of just literally being a game and shoving a controller into your hands. It brings the game world to life. Even just seeing the baddies animated and voiced in various ways was fantastic. It's bright, colorful, fast-paced, but not in a drag-you-by-the-tongue sort of way. And it's got heart and, if you're a lifelong Mario fan like some people, warm fuzzies that won't make you dizzy. That is a reference. It's great fun, and that's, well, great. You thought I was going to say super, but I didn't. Good movie, great movie, fun movie. I enjoyed it. I've been waiting so long.